Hey, I'm Marissa. Let's draw 2 sleeping dragons. The first step is to draw the dragon at the bottom by doing a curve. And then we're gonna go down and out. Now we're gonna make a little tiny bump there. And then from that bump, we're gonna go up and around, and then go out and make these little curves, just like that. Now for the ear, or the horn, I guess, we're gonna go out and up, and then we're gonna go down, just like this. Make a little curve. Perfect. We're gonna make another little horn by going up like this, and then going out and then in. We're going to come from this side and go past that first horn and go out and then down just a bit. We're gonna go out, and then we're gonna make these little tiny horns. There we go. Now we're gonna make one more. Put one right here, it's just a point, and then down. Let's make the shape of the face. So from this point, go a little curve and then up, just like that. Now make a little tiny line in, and then make it go up just a bit and down for another little horn, and then up. We're going to go from this point and go up, around, and go in just a bit. Now I'm going to make these little tiny spikes. So here's one, here's a little bigger one, and then here's one more. Nice. And then you can make that line touch if it's not touching already. We're gonna put an eye. He's gonna be sleepy, so just put a little eye that's curved like this. And then we're gonna draw a little nose flare by drawing a line around and then in. Looks good. So here's the face. We've got to make a tail, and then it's going to go around, and there's going to be another sleeping dragon in here. So let's make the tail. I'm going to start at the head and then go around, and up, just like that. And then from that point, we're going to make these little jagged edges. So start kind of at the head and then make these little jagged lines like this. So keep going to about right there. I'm going to make a curve, and then we're going to make a couple more jagged edges all the way to the end point. Now from that point, those jagged edges keep continuing, but they're more kind of spiked out. You see how I'm kind of like spiking them? So keep doing that a couple more times and stop right about there where you kind of reach the top. I'm going to close up this line. There we go. Now let's draw part of the leg. So it's curled in. Draw your curve that goes in like this. And then I'm going to wait to draw the second curve because I'm going to put my dragon head right here. So let's draw the other dragon. I'm going to start with the nose. So let's draw a curved line down like that, and then we're going to go out for a little nose, and then from that line we're going to go down, around, and in. It's okay if it touches the other dragon, he's kind of resting on it. So from this point we're going to go up like this, and then I'm going to layer it again by a big curve. And here's like the horn. So go down a bit. Looks good. And then from that point, we're gonna go up, then I'm gonna make like a little spike and then bring that spike out just like this. Now from this point, that first line that we made, make a little curve that's going to form that nose here, and then make a little line like this for the other nostril that's over here, and then we're going to make some jagged marks up. So make those jagged lines and make like a giant one. It's going to be another kind of spike up and down. We're going to make some more jagged marks right about here. So here's one, here's another one, and then I'm going to try to mimic this one. So it's kind of like a bigger curve that goes around, and then go back in. Perfect. Now from that line, let's go down and then out, down, and then we're going to curve down just a bit and stop. I'm going to draw the eye. It's sleeping, so just draw an eye, kind of just like this one. Let's draw part of the body. I'm going to start about here and then go up, try to touch that line, and then down. Looks good. Now from the top of the dragon, we have to make our dragon kind of spiral just like this one is around. So let's start at the top, and then I'm going to make one more spike by making a line, and then a line up and down, and then this one's going to go past that horn to about here and then around. I'm going to make some curves that are spiked that kind of go down like this and stop where you want your wing to be. So I want my wing to be right about there. Let's start about here, go around and stop. Now I'm going to form my wing by making a line across and up. I go just a bit more, and then make a curve, and then from that curve go down, down, down to where you want your wing to stop, and then make that kind of like a point that goes up like this. Now from that point you're going to go down and then in a bit. Looks good. Now I'm going to draw another wing kind of sticking out here. Let's start at the horn, and then actually I'm going to start kind of here and go through the horn, go up, 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 and stop. Now let's draw a line down and then come in just a bit for that other wing right there. Looks good. Let's finish off this side of the dragon. So right here is going to be a leg. Let's draw the leg by starting here and then going up, touching that line, and then down into that first dragon. I'll make that line a little thicker. There we go. Now let's start forming the body. Start from this line, go past it, and then draw a line that goes down like that. We're going to start about here and then go out, around, make those little jagged marks again, and then we're going to make a tail by curving up and around. After you make that curve, come back down on it like that, and then make these little spikes again. Now I'm going to make, starting from the dragon's head, a big line that goes around and then go past that tail and there. We're gonna make a foot. So start right here and go down, and then make some claws by making a curve, and then go back in. We're gonna make another curve that goes in, and then one more claw. Looks good. Now I'm gonna finish off my dragon up here by just making some marks wherever you want, kind of showing like little scales on the dragon. I'm gonna put a big line down here. They're just more accent marks wherever you want. I like that. Now to finish off this other dragon, let's make a line that goes from here and then kind of curved, almost touching this other line. So it looks like he's curved. Finish off by touching that other dragon. If you wanted to make more scales, you can make little curves like that. I'm gonna put a couple right there, maybe over here. And you could also make some little curves on the other dragon. They just look like U's or V's. I'm gonna put a couple on this leg right here. Wow, that looks good. So let's start coloring it in. Here are two sleeping dragons. I hope you enjoyed this drawing. If you like drawing with me, give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe for brand new drawings. I will see you next time. Bye!